Joe 6-Pack.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the J6Podcast. It's week 3. We're going into week 3 now, and I'm joined tonight by Lou. Hi, Lou.
Stop. Let's go.
And nobody else, because this is slapdash put together
Those
last
guys
second.
suck.
Yeah.
They're at concerts and like spending time with their loved ones and other stupid shit like
I know.
that.
I mean, I'm working right now. I'm going to try my best to make it not obvious that I'm working while I'm trying to do this, but yeah, work sucks.
Yeah, dog. A job
My
ain't nothing
situation's-
but work.
Working sucks. All the rest of you guys, your plan sounded better than what I'm doing right now. Aside from this podcast, which is the best thing in the world. Oh my God, let's tear through this really quickly though.
Who just
So
scored? Who was that?
Josh Allen, I believe.
Yeah, to who?
Josh Allen.
I mean, he could.
No, I mean, I think he ran it in.
No, he threw it to that guy.
Oh,
can't figure
okay.
out who
Then
that
I don't
is.
know who that is. I don't know who that is. This is not good podcast. Okay, moving on. Sorry, my stats thing, my Prime Vision Next Gen stats was not accurate in labeling of the people then.
I think it was Dawson Knox.
Yep.
Nope. Someone else.
Yep.
Hines? I don't know who that is.
Heinz. Okay. I'll cut this out later, I guess. All right. Week 2.
This is going to be half an hour. Let's do it.
Week 2. Do you want to talk about how much you suck first, Lou? Or,
No, I
or
don't
or how
want
much I rule?
Oh, why did I join? This
Which
is
path do you want to take?
stupid.
Let's
Let's say nice things about you.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it was a pretty good week. As I had a good first week, and I knew that, man, you know, if that Chase fella starts playing well, I think I might be pretty unstoppable. And sure enough, it's pretty unstoppable. 76 points to 129.99. How did he get beating Joe? Joe actually put up a really good fight. But he lost Joe Burrow early, and then Jamar Chase just continued to get tons of points from my boy Jake Browning, UW graduate Jake Browning.
And now we get to the real question, the real interesting part. Will Joe replace Joe Burrow in week 3?
That is a good question because I had to pester him constantly this week to get him to change his flex spot. And it took him until he had only the choices of the players from that game to pick from.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's still Joe Burrow.
Well, that's to be expected.
He does have Justin Herbert on his bench, so that's a pretty good fill-in.
Yeah, I think he'll probably be fine there. No, I mean, and I mean, how could I have forgotten to mention the best player on my team, Brandon Aubrey, his 60-yarder, and just getting 23 points, ruling the league with my kickers per
Wait,
usual.
Did he really get 23 points?
23 points.
Oh my God, I hate kickers.
It's not my fault. You don't spend $1 more to get a
Oh my God.
kicker.
This is why I need anyone but you on this pod, but instead Pete's off watching My Erogenous Elbow or whatever the fuck the band's called.
Wet sack, I think.
The wet sack.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the bulbous nose.
It's a good thing you're here in the first place, because if you weren't, this would have just been a kick cast. It would have been nothing but kickers. We would have just analyzed everyone's kicker picks from top to bottom. But instead, we will move on to another game. Let's talk about Pete and his love of wet bands. Because last week,
your only bad player is Golden. Shit, Bob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can keep praising my team if you want. That's fine too.
I hate.
Yeah,
that.
even Kyle Pitts has been pretty good.
Yeah, I hate that for you.
But
you can drop Golden. What are you even doing with him?
Hey man. Dude, how dare you? How dare you try to put shit on me for holding on to rookies that aren't performing well yet?
It's my whole team.
For God's sake, Lou.
My whole team. I spent $20 on one that I don't even know why, on a third string running back.
Well, we'll get to you in a second, and then
I think we did. We covered me. We covered you. We covered me. Next game.
You don't get out that easily. We're gonna leave you for a little bit later. Let's talk about Pete's team, because he went up against Seth, and Seth just kind of whipped his ass.
Pete sucked too. Way to go, Pete.
109.65 to Pete's 89.52. Getting the score you would expect from someone who spent half their draft budget on bench players. So yeah, I mean, this week Pete didn't really get much from Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, really couldn't pick. There was no good answer.
And then he picked up off the waivers. This is not something that was critical to his team, but he picked off the waivers the Philadelphia defense after I dropped them because I had forgotten that they lost like 10 players on defense from last year. I don't know what Pete's excuse is. They're not my team, so that was my excuse. But it's not like they're bad defense. It's just that they're young. They still got 7 points though. Just generally low scoring across Pete's entire roster, especially his wide receivers.
Yep. Brees Hall came back down to earth, which is unfortunate for everyone who likes Brees Hall because he looked really good that first game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Pete lost Bowers, so.
Well, he didn't lose him. Brock Bowers was just questionable, and he didn't decide to play him, which is probably the smart play.
He came out with he played with a brace on his leg, and he looked like half of Brock Bowers out there.
It's true.
All right, what's next?
And then Seth. Well, we got to talk about Seth's team though. I mean, because Travis Etienne continues to dominate, and friggin' Neighbors is he's an astronaut up there catching all of Russell Wilson's moonshots.
Dude, Neighbors is awesome. He's so good.
I know. Russ to Neighbors is a fantasy potent thing just by itself. They're a terrible team overall, but that connection is fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that Seth put up 130 points with Derrick Henry only getting less than 3. So
I know. Derrick Henry's come back down to earth. I guess his season's over, right?
He did get 14 out of his defense, so yeah, that helps.
And no one's scoring more than 10 points from their kickers. That's the real kicker.
Ooh. But I guess this will be coming up. He is another QB casualty though. Is Seth with Jaden Daniels questionable this week?
That is, but I thought Jaden Daniels was going to play.
I don't know. He's still questionable.
He's still not practicing. I thought he was going to practice today. Bad. Anyway, we can talk about that a little bit more. Let's move on to let's see what's the third on the list. Who is that? Trey Vengers, Egg Symbol.
Never heard of him.
With
it's a great team name though. Clever, very clever.
It is something. It's clever. Going up against Sean.
Did you notice the amazing AI art? AARP.
That's what you need. You need more AA art.
Yeah.
I need to look at it on the mobile so that I can actually blow it up. Actually, wait, I can zoom, enhance. I like it. I like your little guys there.
It took a lot. I've never argued with a ChatGPT more in my life to only end up using Gemini.
Maybe I should have done that because I will admit that I have gone. I don't know if you've noticed, but you probably haven't because it's been minor changes. But my AI art for my JSN train went through about 20 permutations over the last 2 weeks.
Instead of talking about my team, we're going to go on a quick tangent here because I'm like, oh,
Sean. Go ahead, fine.
Sean.
I have a lot of stuff to talk about.
I've never used AI art before, but I was like, well, this seems fun. So, with no knowledge about copyright or any issues, I'm like, yo, ChatGPT, make me like an Avengers thing, but with like these 3 players in it. And ChatGPT is like, yep, generating image. And then it's like, nope, sorry, copyright strike. And it's like, here's why. I'm like, all right, well, make it without that. And it's like, okay, no problem. And it's a generating image. And it's like, nope, sorry, copyright strike. And here's probably why. I'm like, all right, well, I told you like not to do it with those things. So just do it again, but don't include anything that would be a copyright strike. I repeated this conversation 4 times, 5 times maybe. And it kept saying, well, I keep copyright strike. I'm like, listen, ChatGPT, just whatever, you are in control. Like, stop. It would keep saying generating image and then copyright strike it. I was like, you're generating it. Do what you need to do. And then it's like, you've reached your image limit. And I was like, you fuck, you son of a bastard. I was like, I've generated literally 0 images, only errors. And it's like, God. And it's like, check back in an hour. I'm like, all right, fine. I wait an hour and I came back and it's like, sorry, actually you have to wait 24 hours. And I argued with it. I'm like, you told me an hour.
Literally, you went through the same thing I did.
It's like, well, maybe, but it's actually 24 hours. So Bob, I waited 24 hours. I waited over 24 hours.
Didn't work, did it?
It didn't. Because then when I said it didn't work, it's like, oh, according to my watch, you still have 19 more hours. So I argued with her some more. I'm like, by what fucking gorilla math are you? I was like, when did you? And I would question it. I was like, well, when did you tell me I couldn't do it? It was like this time, which was like yesterday, like 27 hours ago. I'm like, so my 24 hours is up, right? And it's like, nope, 19 more hours. So I was like, well,
how long did it take you to realize that it doesn't know anything about the timing of when it is and that you just needed to create a new chat?
Well, it told me to create a new chat. And I was like, well,
it took
fine.
me a while.
I was like, fine, give me a new chat. But I never tried another fucking image. I just said, fuck you, I'm going to Gemini. And what I did is I was like, well, give me the prompt I need to use for no copyright strikes. And it gave me that. But then at that point, I had no images left on ChatGPT. So that, man, James Cook. So then I was like, I just used its prompt on Gemini and it worked instantly. And it let me touch up the picture. So that's my story.
Good. Well, that's good. For my ChatGPT one, I ended up breaking down just using my work one and getting it done because I was tired of waiting for the things. But also, the main thing was that I was constantly trying to get it to remove the neck from the head on the front of the train because I didn't want to look like I had beheaded JSN. But every time it did remove the neck, I would then ask for one minor other tweak and it would add the neck back in. I'm like, you son of a bitch, stop giving him a neck. So anyway.
What's up, Drizzy Bear? Yeah, you can turn the light off. Go ahead. You walked right past it.
So when it comes down to it, all of your snake curses did not help you against Sean.
My snake curses, my baby curses.
Yeah.
Sean, if you're listening, could you go make another baby right now to maybe like regenerate the baby curse? It's not working.
In fact, Sean, could you listen to this while you're making that baby? I think this is the best soundtrack for that.
That makes perfect sense.
Let's get it on. And I don't want to get a copyright strike on our thing, so
I had so many things to add to that, but my daughter's in the room, so I will not.
For the best. For the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean's biggest player was Roma Dunze, which I just love to see. Again, UW. Former UW players.
I do like Roma Dunze. I would also be happy to see him blow up, even though I have very little of him.
And we got the 2 long field goals from Jake Elliott, the most important part of his team. So,
dude, when my guy missed a field goal, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" I was like, "You've got to be kidding!" And it was like a short field goal. I was like, "I hate Bob. I hate everything."
And you got negative points from your defense. That's always fun.
Yeah, it's always great. Yeah, it's always good to have a basically 20-point swing between defenses.
But yeah, you got some issues now. I mean, you got all your rookies who you're just waiting to develop, but also, I mean, the other rookie who has been good, Ibuka, is banged up. And
he got banged up during the game.
Yeah,
and I saw that. Like, they were pointing out that he's out there, but he doesn't really look like he's running very well. And then they showed him on the sideline, and they're like ace wrapping his entire body. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I lost tonight. They're literally like wrapping him up like a mummy and sending him back out there. I don't think he's gonna get much for me.
Yeah, that's right. They had kind of like the hip flexor type thing,
wasn't it? Yeah. So, and now he's questionable. I was listening to people talk. They're like, Genty's he's like at -4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, like before contact. Like, that's what he's getting. Like, that's how bad the O-line is. Man, Trevion Henderson, I didn't watch the game, but apparently he had 3 offensive holding calls, which is why they're like, well, you're not getting any more playing time tonight, sir. So, lesson learned. If you're going to draft some high upside rookies, make sure you draft some actual guys who can start in your lineup as you wait for them to turn into high upside rookies.
Lou.
And I had guys on my list. I have so much Jordan Mason this year. Did I get him in our league? Nope. Is he about to pay off huge dividends? Yep. Other guys like that I had on my board. I just had too many beers, Bob.
So do we have to do an intervention for you? Because I did not realize that you also have Jackson Dart sitting on there. Are you just straight up addicted to rookies?
I don't have him anymore.
Oh, you did drop him now?
Yeah, I picked him up just in case. I picked him up right before the game started, just in case Russ was awful again. And
you spent $2 on a backup quarterback before. Interesting rookie decisions this year from you, Louie. You're going to be great when we turn this league into a dynasty randomly without letting anybody know.
I'm in full Hawaii mode. All right, my brain's not functioning well.
Well,
I'm just hoping to make the playoffs at this point. It's not looking great.
Well, Sean beat you and took you to 0-2, despite the fact that he listened to Matt and I and lost out on 20 points by not playing Ken Walker. So
you guys tried to help me.
I'm trying to help everybody.
That's wild. How did he get 10 yards on 15 carries?
Slowly, very slowly.
That's a wild stat. When I saw that stat, I was like, that has to be a typo. I was like, it must have been like 5 carries, surely, not 15. Someone put a 1 in front of that, but nope, it was actually 15.
Yeah, no, Charbonnet was actually on the field more, but he did almost nothing when he was. So
that's brutal. I like Charbonnet.
Thank God for JSN.
And 500 targets.
Yeah, Going
All
on
right,
this.
moving on.
Moving on. Let's go to Matt. Matt, the other guy going to a concert for somebody we don't know.
Doing what everyone in the league needs to do and beating Andrew.
Indeed. Final score there was 112.88, 109.30. Oh, yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention was that Pete had one more point than you did, Lou. Moving back on to this game again.
Good.
112.8 to 109.3 for Andrew. Andrew dropping his first game, and Matt continuing on to a 2-0 start.
Nice. I love to see it for Matt. I'm always rooting for Matt. He's due for a deep playoff run.
And this is with Justin Fields getting injured.
Can't remember the last one he's had. So he's due. I want to see it happen.
And he's still riding that McCaffrey train for as long as the legs hold up.
It's a good train to be on.
Devontae Adams was great. I didn't even realize that last week. Devontae Adams actually had a good week. You talk about this game because I haven't looked at this at all.
Whenever I click on him, it's showing me this week, which I don't like. Show me. There we go. I mean, to pull out the win with Justin Fields, I mean, that's where Matt's kind of in bummer territory with Fields out this week. Who's he going to fill in for there? But he luckily managed to, it's always bad when you get the in-game injury, right? Because it's like you're expecting points, you don't get them. I think Laporta's going to be like this. I think he's going to have one or two blow-up games, but there's just so many mouths to feed in that offense, and he's not high on the pecking order. Let's see how T. Higgins does now that they have Browning going. I think he and Chase
T.
I think they're both like drop them down a tier. They're still going to be great, but they're not going to be as great.
I'll say I was considering the idea of starting to float Jamar out there, but I'm like it's too early. And he did so much with Browning when he
I think came in. Instead of
and I'm not going to take him for a cut price at this point.
Yeah, instead of expecting him to be like CeeDee Lamb every week, he's going to be whoever in that second, Drake London.
Exactly. T. Higgins, I think is more at risk of dropping off a bunch.
Definitely possible. I think Mike Evans has been getting the targets and just hasn't been getting the touchdowns. I think he's due for a bigger game,
especially if Ibuka's out for sure. But Godwin might be back in a week, this week or next, or next week. So
he might.
Not this week. Next week.
See how he looks coming off of that injury.
Agreed.
Good work, Matt. Kevin, buddy. We got to get. Wait, no, that's not the
It's
right
Andrew.
person. Andrew, I'm sorry you lost, but I'm also happy you lost. Enjoy whatever's happening tonight on your anniversary, buddy.
But let's talk about Kevin because I'm skipping up the other game.
Hopefully you're doing the same thing Sean's doing, and feel free to use our podcast as the aphrodisiac it surely is.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's skip over the game that I want to talk about last because it'll be fun. And instead talk about Kevin, who you just brought up by accident. Losing to Jason getting to 2-0, and Kevin starting at 0-2. Together, another time when a team put up a lot of points, lost. Because Jason had 157 to Kevin's 125. And as I said from the draft on, Jason's team is sneaky good this year.
It's not even sneaky.
I'm worried about
him.
Good
him. Dog. It's not sneaky. It's good. It's straight up
good.
And you know what? Kevin was, the Zelli boogeyman for like 3 years running, and he's fallen off a cliff. And I want him back. I enjoyed his time down at the bottom, but now I'm ready to see Kevin contend again, and I think his team can. I think he's had some good pieces. He's just had some bad luck. He's still put up some good points.
Well, he's post baby year 3 now, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's time.
It's now to bounce back. It's time
to realize you can always make another one, and it's not that big a deal. And you got to focus on fantasy. But yeah, man, Fleury is no sophomore slump for him or whatever.
Nope.
This is his third year.
This is his third year.
Yeah, but I guess what I meant is like he went deep into the playoffs, but he has not taken his eye off the prize because he didn't win the prize. And he looks ready to make it happen this year. Achane
is cooking so far this year.
Achane's good, dog.
And in this game that's playing right now. So, yes, it's just a question whether Miami in general is good. But we shall see.
Miami sucked last year. Achane was still good.
Yeah, that's fair. That is a good point. 157. Lamar Jackson, obviously big points. Javonte Williams continues to be incredible.
Yeah, what a steal.
For Dallas.
What a steal, man. What a steal.
You got him 4 again.
like probably $1 or something.
$1 for the number 2 running back in the league right now.
Yep. Feels bad.
Ridiculous.
Hang on 1 second, Bob. How can I help you, Lizzie? She said Bob and laughed, so I guess you're a joke to her for some reason, Bob.
Oh, we're back to this again, eh?
Yeah. What's up, Lizzie? What do you want?
I'm going to mute you and I'm going to continue on. I can't.
Okay, you got it. All right, back at it, Bob.
You better get that laundry. If you forget that laundry, God help me.
I'm the laundry boy.
Moving on.
You're annoying.
Huh?
Oh, he's annoying all of us.
Yep.
You're embarrassed.
That's fair. I hope the podcast is picking this up because it's a good exchange. Hey, it's your fault for having 2 girls.
Oh my God.
All right, moving. Are you in a torture dungeon with a metal chair? What was that?
No, I hit her with it.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Moving on to my game of the week. I don't know if it was game of the week, but I'm going to pick it. Game of the week, the Zelli Bowl. 2 Zellies go in with no wins, and 1 Zelli comes out with still no wins. But the winner of this one was Bigelow beating Jay-Z. Do you have any insight about this? Any insider Zelli insight on this one?
Insider Zelli. There was some texting going back and forth. My dad was in California, so he wasn't there to talk in person, but there was definitely some texting. Kyle got in on the texting, especially after Johnny and I both lost. He sent a very mean text to both of us.
Oh. What did he say?
Oh, what did it say? I don't remember. It was a meme and called us losers.
What's he even doing for your dad's team, honestly, right now, other than shit talking?
I mean, he's mostly that. It's mostly that. But, that's an important component. He's like the face. I just noticed that they split their image now on the logo. It's half my dad's picture and the other half Kyle's picture, which isn't a picture. That's cool.
Hands. Oh, it is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's Kyle's body and your dad's face? Is that what we're saying? Or no, wait, what?
No, it doesn't have a logo. So it's just like a stock sleeper logo, but they split it in half, right? Like you see.
I didn't see that.
If you look on like the matchup page, like go to the.
I'll look at it on my phone. It must not be
I'm
on the
looking
desktop.
on my phone. Yeah, I'm looking on my phone. But anyway, it was nice to see my dad put up some points.
Oh, yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Berkeley, golf, just popping off. My dad could just find some, and maybe he didn't Quentin. So he spent all that money. Quentin Johnson did not start him. Well played. They probably could have put him in for Calvin Austin. Probably would have not been the worst idea.
Yeah, that probably would have been smart.
He needs to dump Mark Andrews. That should have happened already.
Yeah, Mark Andrews. Yeah, after last season, barely getting on the field and only scoring touchdowns. Now he's on the field all the time and also not doing anything.
He looks washed.
Yeah. Yep. 30 years old was the age for him. Actually, I guess 29 was. But
Johnny definitely thought he was going to win after Tucker Kraft came out and scored 24 points and then had that blow up in his face. Chase Brown and BTJ, big disappointment so far this year. Will they round into form? Because if they do not, Johnny's going to be in trouble.
Well, I think Chase Brown might be getting a lot of passes from Browning coming forward. I think Jamar will say about level. Well, a little bit down. And I think Chase Brown's going to bounce up, actually, from Browning being in charge for the next foreseeable future. But BTJ, there's no argument there. That's been a disappointment so far. 4 for 12. Ugh.
Yikes.
Ugh.
With quite a few drops from what I heard.
Indeed.
All right.
So that means that brings us to a combined 1 and 5 for the Zellies to start this season.
That's so disappointing.
The tables have finally turned on the mafioso family of J6 back. Moving on to week 2, unless you have anything else you want to say.
Nah, name me week 3.
Week 3 is what I meant. Yep.
All right, we got to rapid fire this.
Yes. Okay. Well, my matchup of the week, is actually my matchup of the week, just because it's against me and Jason, and I am very excited for this. We got a good one. Von H.N. and Tyreek Hill are already not doing a ton, which is great for me and bad for Jason. But no, the 2 highest scoring teams going up against each other week 3. I love that. Let's go.
And
That's all I'm
this is for your division right now, right? Control the division.
Yes,
right?
It will be.
Yeah.
And
so
as soon as
this is a huge game. You're right. This certainly looks like game of the week. I agree.
And I was very happy to get Troy Franklin on waivers this week. And as soon as the Bucks get around to finally saying that, Godwin's going to be out again this week, so I can move players on my roster again. He will be going in for Golden. And Zach Ertz might play tight end. I haven't made that decision yet between Ertz and Pitt. We're going to say because Pitt's going against Carolina.
It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
Yeah, Zach Ertz has been great for the old man so far.
He is. He's a very nice late tight end to snaggle.
I like myself in this one, but who else am I going to say?
I will go with Jason.
Okay, you son of a bitch. We'll move right on.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I won't because, as you said, we're halfway through the game and HN and Tyreek Hill are not doing.
Oh, there's still a lot of time to blow up.
There's a lot of time, but
wait a minute. I thought HN scored the first touchdown. I guess not.
False.
Who scored that touchdown that first drive then?
Maybe Ollie Gordon.
Maybe. All right. Well, he didn't score it. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Pete versus Sean. New York battle. Let's see. Both of them are 1-1. Josh Allen's doing okay, but not great so far. But also, as Josh Allen, he will often go from 10 points to 30
Josh
points.
Allen again. I'm enjoying this. Every week we have to scrutinize Pete's QB decision.
I know, and he did it. I don't know if I would play my QB on Thursday Night Football if I had a choice between two elite
Josh
QBs.
Allen, you got to.
Yeah, but it's Jalen Hurts too.
But Josh Allen.
Are you saying if he trades someone, you think it's going to be Jalen Hurts?
Definitely.
We'll see.
Now you've been trying to work that angle, Bob?
No, I got no one I want for him. I've been thinking about that all week, though. I'm thinking about what package I could put together. I'm like, there's nothing that I don't like any of it. There's no combination I like that Pete would also like.
Yeah.
Not happening right now. Pete's weakness is his wide receivers, though. That's why I was looking at it.
He has a weakness, wide receiver, with keeping his pants on. He's too biggest.
Yes, that's why the leg is wet. That's why you got the wet legs. Yeah.
There's a Tyreek Hill completion. Ooh, and a first down.
I like watching the Prime Vision because I like seeing the little lines getting drawn on the field. It's very cathartic.
Oh yeah, I like that. Nice. I should put that on. I don't have it on right now.
All
right, from the game of the week to the not so much.
Wait, who do you think's going to win? Do you think Sean's going to win it?
Oh shit!
I think Sean's going to win.
And we already moved off the game of the week, didn't we? God, I'm way behind. Sean, where'd he go? Sean's. No, I'm going with Pete. Sorry, Sean.
I like DK and Rome this week. So
should have made another baby, Sean. Dumb messed up.
And he's got K9 back in there, so Sharps is probably going to go off.
Did you say DK over Odunze? Who'd you say?
No, I said I like DK and Odunze this week. I know. Because DK is going against New England, and Odunze is going against Dallas, who's just been giving up massive passing yards. So.
And as I was saying, on to the toilet game of the week. 2-0-2 teams. Joe versus Kevin.
Yep, they're at the bottom.
Joe has James Cook. Man, he only has 11 points. I feel like he's been crushing. It feels like he should have more.
Yeah, James Cook scared the shit out of me last week, but
that boy good.
Yeah. Lad McConkey somehow is still not getting a ton of targets.
I'll tell you what a core Joe has between Bijan, Cook, Conkey, even Flowers. Pretty nice 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And Burrow. Anyway.
And he's got Boswell. I mean, if you're going to get any kicker other than Aubrey.
He's got Boswell, who outscored Aubrey last year.
Yes, barely. That barely even counts, though. I mean,
I'm giving this one to Kevin. Kevin's getting off the schneid here. Joe, I can't even trust Joe to change his QB. So
That's true. If Joe puts in Herbert, I'm going to give it to Joe. Yeah. I'm going to give it to Joe if he puts Herbert in.
He could be due for his explosion game.
I know he's got to do something at some point.
That's a pretty good stack right there.
Marvin Harrison, though, really has to get it going. And if they don't against San Francisco, I don't know what they're doing.
I think this is what Marvin Harrison's going to be in this offense.
Maybe
they can get it figured out.
Maybe. I mean, the thing is that they're 2-0, and they've been leading for more. I think the stat I heard is that they've been leading for more time than any other team, like possession time. Than any other team in the league, which not big leads. Well, I guess last week was a big lead, but that they almost gave up at the end.
I'm curious what their neutral pass rate is.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah,
that'll be good to know. But I don't know it. I'm not going to look it up.
No, because we don't have time for that shit right now. Yeah. How about another? Let's talk about now it's all Zellies. All Zellies throughout here. So we got Jay-Z going up against Andrew. Will he be able to beat Andrew?
He has to. It's his job.
Let's see. He's got Drake May going against Pitt. Bucky over against the Jets. Jordan. Oh yeah, he's got.
He switched in Jordan Mason. Very
Yeah.
good move.
Well, I
Very-
mean, yeah.
So jealous that he has him to do that.
J6Podcast.
Yeah, I'm going with Johnny, dude. Johnny's team looks stacked to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe through it all.
Because
I
even
don't know
Justin
if-
Jefferson, I mean, I don't know what we can expect out of Wentz, but you got to, I mean, probably better than McCarthy, but
That's well, I mean, Justin Jefferson has already proven that he's quarterback agnostic. He's had 5 quarterbacks over the last 3 years.
yeah,
And,
but he hasn't been. He has been good, but not great. I think we're just going to get more good, but not great.
Well, let's see. There it is. There's career. Okay. Good but not great is the second best wide receiver, the 29th best wide receiver, the first best wide receiver, the 4th best wide receiver, and the 5th best wide receiver. So not sure I agree.
Just look at season average, you weirdo.
I mean, I could, but
Jesus.
I just mean he's been in top 5 aside from the 1 year in 2023 where he was out that year. I mean, he missed a bunch of games that year, didn't he? Wasn't that the year he got injured? Anyway, he's been in the top 5 wide receiver regardless of who his QB is, and he's had like 4 or 5 QBs in that time. So anyway, I'll be contrarian regardless. I'm going to go with Andrew.
Yeah. Okay.
And just so we can finish this up quickly, did we already talk about your game? We didn't talk about your game, did we?
I don't think
we didn't. We did not, because this is an interesting one. Let's go to your game then. It is Zellies all the way out. Here we go. You are going up against Seth. 0-2 versus 2-0. Seth's team's been very steady. I think he scored like 140 points both weeks.
I mean, Seth is clearly the favorite. He's been great.
But he's got Jake Browning in there now as QB.
It's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice to go with Browning.
Oh yeah, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, let's see if Daniels is healthy. I'm assuming he's going to play Daniels, but
I just mean of all the QBs out there, is Browning the best choice? I don't know.
I don't think anybody knows. I think that's kind of the problem.
I don't know who else is out there. Players, QB, available.
Man, I want Ashton Jetty to be better for you, though. I mean, not specifically for you. I just want him to be better in general. But
I'll get there eventually. Might be next year.
You're marching Trayvon Henderson out there again, too?
I mean, there's no one obvious that I would stick in instead of, I mean, Bob, who am I going to put in? Pacheco?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Pacheco's definitely been a disappointment so far as well.
Awful.
Who would have seen him getting outbeat by Kareem Hunt?
Yeah, I thought he'd be better than he is this year. I thought last year was coming off the injury and like just desperate to, help win a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But they cannot run the ball at all.
How bad is Ibuka's injury, I wonder, though? That's the big question on your roster this week.
It's not great. I would be shocked if I had to start Pacheco.
Yeah, I think he's starting Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
You guys got some interesting roster decisions in your lineups right now. I think I'm gonna give it to Seth right now, but there's a lot of this could be this is probably a toss up actually. Yeah, there's a lot of wild cards in both
there's
your
a lot.
rosters.
Yeah, I mean he's got a few guys. If like Henry or Neighbors do their thing, I'll just lose. If Dak and CeeDee Lamb can combine against Chicago, which seems very doable, I could win.
He's got the old man wild cards of Diggs and Cup going in as well, so that should be interesting. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'll give it to you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna say you're gonna get your first win this week.
Nice.
And Seth will get his first loss.
Tua to Waddle, who Andrew was desperately trying to sell today. Did he start him?
Oh, that's a good question. He did not. Did not start him.
Feels bad.
Hey, he's only got 6.8 points right now. He's fine. Moving on to the last game that we hadn't talked about, which was Matt and his 2-0 going up against your dad, Big Lou, with his 1-1. Matt's starting Aaron Rodgers now. Since Justin Fields is out. He probably can't like that very much. Nobody likes Aaron Rodgers. It's a proven fact.
Yeah, why would you? I don't think Aaron Rodgers likes Aaron Rodgers.
Man, I did like seeing after the game in his post-game press conference, he went very Aaron Rodgers-y and was like, "Oh, I think DK did good. I'm gonna talk up my star, and now I'm gonna throw the rookie wide receiver under the bus completely. I think he feels bad." He did the thing. Aaron Rodgers is always happy to throw rookies under the bus. I've always hated that about it.
Agreed.
But yeah, I mean, what do you think about this matchup?
I think it's good. What do you think? I don't know.
I think Matt's gonna win it.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't think
that's-
Matt's going to win it. I think your dad's going to win it. I
Yeah.
take it back.
It's definitely not my dad. You're dumb for thinking it was Matt. Even for
Well,
a
no,
second.
because then I remembered he has T. Higgins. Well, yeah, I mean,
Warren. Jalen Warren's been great for my dad as an RB too.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's only picking up steam. Yeah, man.
I think Nico's going to bounce back this
I
week.
feel like my dad should really put in Quentin Johnson over Calvin Austin.
I agree. So if you're listening, Big Lou, there you go. You got a double guarantee right there.
I feel like Kenny Gainwell shouldn't be in there either, so maybe you should put him in instead of Kenny Gainwell.
No, he's got to play. You got to pay 2 running backs from the same team.
I don't think we need to play both Pittsburgh running backs. God.
Well, your dad put in Gainwell and Kyle put in Warren. Obviously, they combined to do it. They're not talking to each other. They're just making roster moves independent.
They're like, they're both from PA. Let's go. Oh, goodness.
We got to get Kyle on the pod at some point this year.
Disagree.
Oh no, we got to get Kyle on the pod. I want to know what is going through his head as he's running the Boomer team of the league.
I gotta go. We were supposed to be doing this for half an hour. It's been so long.
Yeah, let's be done. Thanks for everyone for joining. Everyone's gonna lose except for me. But good games to the rest of y'all, and good luck to everybody.
I love you,
Jason.
guys.
You're going down this week.
I love you, Bob.
Love you too,
Jason. Bro. It's interesting. I think your game is going to be game of the week. So good luck to both of you.
These AI commercials need to stop. I'm just saying.
They're not going to stop.
It's so bad.
Not
Okay.
gonna stop.
Good night, everybody.
Night,
Goodbye.
nerds.